All right, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on Yoryu. Yoryu? Okay. All right, and we're gonna use what's my favorite team currently. This hit and run team here with the new Kagero and Duo Dagger. Well, not Duo Dagger, the Wind Tribe Dagger. It's so much fun to use. I really enjoy using this team, and yeah, really basic map here. Not much to worry about, which is why it's kind of perfect for hit and run. So we're just going to go ahead and take out the units one by one and then get the pots. Also got to make sure that we get a kill with Golvig because she is the bonus unit, since I was having trouble saying whatever I was just trying to say, so whatever. But yeah, it should be a pretty quick one. And let me just show you what we got here. Not much to write home about. And we're just gonna get started. This unit is so much fun, like such a strong unit, this Kagero. It kind of makes up for the fact that I didn't get the Wind Tribe Claude, I feel like. I wonder if they had put this Kanto effect on Thief Nina, if she'd be more widely used. But I really think Nina's problem is that she's just too frail. The lack of any form of damage reduction is a big problem for her. Which is why she pairs so well with Brash Assault 4. I could do the same, but I really don't want to do that. As well as the fact that she doesn't have any way to ramp into her lethality. She doesn't have Slain or any type of special acceleration, which is really what she would need. So you'd have to partner her with like Rally Spectrum or some type of special acceleration support so that she can get into lethality. Otherwise, she's just like, it's just whatever damage that she can do, and then back out again. And a lot of times she's not really doing any damage. So this Kagero is like, as I said before, like Thief Nina on steroids. He's so good. Kagero basically is like, all right, I'm tired of being the backpack. I'm gonna go out in front and show you how it's done. And she's really just stepping it up here. Aside from that, I was finally able to build my second defense. I don't know why I've been building two defenses lately, but I just can't like not do it. It's so much fun to watch both of them perform, and I feel like there's just not enough time to put out a defense and get results before the meta changes. So I feel like that's what's driving me to build two defenses, just so that I can see how the units perform and how the different combinations work together. Because the meta changes so fast. There's like a new unit every 2 weeks or so, and then by the time that new unit comes out, it may or may not impact the defensive landscape altogether, and you have to change your defense. You have to change your entire defense, which is. It kind of prevents you from having fun with the units that just came out 2 weeks ago. So that's why I'm trying to just cram everything in and just make the most of what I have. Yeah, I know that you have 2 seasons, but sometimes it's just not, it doesn't work well together, meaning that the components of a good defense change based on the season. So you really want to know what you're pairing your defensive teams with to get the best out of them. And that's the problem a lot of the times, because the seasons change so quickly, and some units may work really well in Dark Season, but not work at all in Anima Season, because you need a specific unit configuration just to get the best out of the defense. So it's a lot to think about, it's a lot to plan ahead on, and it's really why I've been just building 2 defenses lately. It's been fun. I really love to see the results. Unfortunately, I just haven't been able to fit all of the units in that I want to fit in. I don't enjoy like reusing the same units over and over again, especially when I pull like on every banner. So I was like, I might as well use these units because it keeps the game fun and refreshing for me. And I guess for everybody else that's watching, I guess you guys enjoy that as well. But yeah, man, that's really just how I want to do it, and how I keep the game fun and innovative for myself, so that it comes across when you're watching. But yeah, we're done. GG's. See you in the next one. Alright, welcome to another day of Ather Raids. We're taking on Simpleton here in a rematch, and we're just going to go in with the Crom team here. It's something you've seen before, so it's nothing too new or, I don't know, interesting maybe? Well, it's probably interesting if you haven't seen before. But yeah, we're just going to try to hit and run this. Should be able to, I think. Actually, I think I might have a problem here, now that I consider it. I mean, here are the units. These are... The Self was one of the main reasons I decided to bring this team. And then the Inigo here, he has the guard on certain turns, and the new skill there, Death First Ploy. It's a good skill on him. He has the res for it. It's very important. Like, whoever you put in that skill on needs to have really high res. Otherwise, it's useless. It just won't work, which is kind of a drawback to the usage of the skill. But yeah, I guess Camilla could probably use it too. It'd probably be really good in Camilla, but she's probably benefiting from him having it, Inigo having it, so it should work out. How does this work? Odd number turns, guard, and then even number turn, panic. Adjacent and not adjacent, okay. So yeah, Seliph was the reason that I brought this team, because I didn't really have anything that could take out Seliph in one hit, so I decided to bring Citrine. Most of the units that I have would have had to fight him at melee range, and I didn't really want to do that, so I decided to go with Citrine. Since he was locked behind there, I figured it was the best idea to use this team. And probably even Satyr here, or Hater, since she was bonus. But yeah, this might not have been the best idea, because the units that I have, the calves in general, for the Gale Forcing and the hitting and running, they're actually too strong. Yeah, I think probably the only thing we can't kill here is Camilla, which is another reason why I brought Citrine, because I didn't have any other units with Hardy Bearing, or any other units that could take a hit from Camilla in player phase. I could probably have tanked it in enemy phase with Corrin, but then Corrin wouldn't have done so well against the Shez. So yeah, ended up bringing this team, but I don't think this is the right... I don't think I made the right choice here, because as you can see, Ephraim there did
your orders?
Like pretty much too much damage. I'm pretty sure this trap is real, because the other one is just out there in nowheresville, like, yeah. So yeah, pretty sure that trap's real. And then I'm not gonna get Gale Force if I initiate here, because Shez isn't gonna hit him, and even if she did, he would only go down to maximum 1.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, so this is probably a loss, since there's no way for me to get Gale Force on turn 1, and I can't hit and run because that trap is real, so I'll end up repositioning onto the trap. I'll have to waste a dance, and then yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna be stuck, ultimately.
Are you ready?
I can show you what the problem is, you know, just so that you can see it. I guess I'll probably just play it out just so that you can see what the problem is here. But yeah, this wasn't the right team to bring.
I'm with you.
I probably might even scrap this team altogether. I don't believe I need this team for this season, since units don't have enough HP to really be bothersome. Or to really make this strategy work, because a big part of the strategy is actually hitting units that can survive, oddly enough, because if the units don't have enough HP, then you don't get the Gale Force. And this is the problem here. That's a one-shot. That's not good enough. That's really ultimately not good enough. Maybe if he had Kanto 2 and could have moved 2 spaces back, it would have worked out better.
Plan?
But the Kanto 1, I'm on the trap. I gotta reposition off the trap. It's not a good time. Yeah. So basically what this means is that this team slot is gonna go. I'm gonna have to put another team in here,
Show me what
which is fine. I mean, I'm okay with making something else. There we go with the trap being real. Totally expected that. Even if I cancel out of the way, I can't. It's not gonna be far enough away to.
I'll handle this.
Escape. I'm gonna at least get hit with Inigo or Camilla, depending on who moves first. It might be Inigo since he's gonna harsh command, and then he's gonna get 3 space movement. He's gonna hit Ephraim twice, and Ephraim will die. So, or maybe even who has more HP? Yeah, he'll hit Ninian twice, and Ninian will die. So there's no winning here. Yeah. Maybe if we were able to reposition with well, no, he'd still hit Ninian, so it wouldn't have worked out. Ultimately, what we wanted to take out here is the Dancer, Azura. That way, Ephraim, Inigo's range would have been severely hindered and we could have worked around. But since he is going to get danced and attack, someone's going to die. So it just doesn't work. So, I don't know. Maybe I should build some type of range team instead. Since far saves are more common in this season, and typically they're going to be, well, I'm going to at least expect to see Brave Corn, so I can work with that. And I don't use my ranged units, well, all of my ranged units.
Message received.
Enough. Anyways, I mean, the ones that you see mainly are just the ones that I have invested on defense, but I do have some other ranged units that I probably just should use, but I don't use because they don't hit hard enough to actually break through things. But since it's not regular season, since it's chaos season, the HP pool won't be as high, so maybe they'll work out better. And we could probably add a couple extra things just to give them that extra oomph that they need, just to break through save tanks.
I'll handle this.
So I might just do that instead. Probably go with my Ursula, I think, because I really do enjoy using her. I just don't get the opportunity to often enough. And then even if
your orders,
there aren't going to be able to break things, maybe I could bring like I could be ultimately cheesy and bring Embla and just like not care. But I don't think that would make for good viewing. I don't know. Maybe people would like, I don't know. Maybe I might do that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna break this team. This team, it's too strong. Ultimately, that's the problem. Not fit for chaos season. This is the only matchup that would probably have made sense, but as you can see, he has no res, so he dies. So we get out of there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'll just take out Azura so that you can see actually, I mean, you know,
I'll handle this. How
it pans out. So I'll probably just cut to that. Yeah.
Your orders?
Okay. Alright, so yeah, here's that. In any case, defense is going horribly. I've already suffered 2 full losses, so there's that. It's really because I haven't noticed it, but slowly I'm running out of ranged nukes, which is odd. I have Dual Shamir and like nobody else. I need another ranged unit to fill 1 extra slot. I do have someone who I could potentially use, but I don't want to. I don't want to use Veronica as well. It wouldn't make sense to use Veronica this season. It wouldn't, because she doesn't really do very well against foreign, so it's not the best idea. So yeah, I think I'm going to invest into the new Ascended Stead because he really fills a role that I don't have on my team. But anyway, that's for later. GG's. On to the next one. Alright, welcome to the second match of the day. We're taking on Anne today, or this time rather. And we're going to go ahead and use my favorite team. We're just going to hit and run this one. It's going to be pretty straightforward. Yeah, we just gotta remember to get. I just gotta remember to get a kill with Golveg, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. It shouldn't be too hard to do. I'm surprised that they went with near save instead of far save here because in Chaos Season it's typically better to go with far save, unless you have really bulky frontliners or some type of miracle effect, which he does not have. Although Gilliam is really good. But against range threats, he does not perform the best. I don't know, man. The game is really shaping up for like a top of the line armored far save, and I think we might get it on the. I think we might get it on the Halloween banner.
I'm here for you. Ha!
Hey. So yeah, I really think we're gonna get a really good dragon far save unit, much like how they did with Duoduma, but even better. Although I don't know who that unit is gonna be.
Really?
Typically, they've always released at least one armored unit on the Halloween banner, so I don't see why this year would be an exception. And then after that, we have the Ninja banner. Who knows what we'll get there? And then the year is pretty much done, aside from the mythics from the book. I'll get Golveg and somebody else. I was looking at it, I think the legendary might be, well, typically, they might, I was wondering if, because next season is light season, and Sothis is bonus, and Sothis is horrible. Typically, they try to avoid sending out the, or forcing you, well, they never actually force, you can do whatever you want, but they typically don't line up the dark mythics with good light mythics, so it's Nerthus and Sothis. So I was wondering if they might swap Sothis out for whoever the new mythic is going to be, new mythic legendary is going to be for the end of this month, but I was looking at the days and I was like, probably not. It's not enough time for them to, because it would have to drop by, it would have to drop, the banner would have to drop on Friday, and then the mythic would have to be available by Monday to be used, and that's not a big time frame, and I don't remember, I think the date isn't until next week for another banner. They're not going to drop a mythic in the middle of the week. It just wouldn't make any sense.
As always.
So yeah, well, at least that's just me saying that. I hope I'm wrong. I didn't double check the banner, the calendar, to see when it would be that the new mythic is going to drop, new mythic or legendary is going to drop. But I was really hoping that would be like a defense mythic, because I really don't want to use Sothis.
Looks like it's my turn.
I've already like started building without her. I've just put Medius in that place, because Medius is just far better. Typically, also, I really don't want to. Maybe Medius is going to be the armored dragon on the Halloween banner. That would be interesting to say the least. Or maybe they go with someone from Engage. I'd appreciate an engaged Halloween banner. That would be pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, I've been putting Medius there. I might drop him for, if it is that it's a new mythic, I might drop Medius, but typically I always want to run Medius, so I would probably just change something else instead, depending on what type of unit it is, because I really hate the Bolt Tower. I tolerate it in Anima Season because you just have to, but typically I really just hate the Bolt Tower. I think I even have stronger units in Anima. Overall, I have stronger ranged units in Anima than I do in Dark. My Dark Season nukes are pretty much down to Dua Shamir and Golveg. Outside of that, I really don't have additional coverage. There's Joshua, Ascended Joshua, but it's like, what, 3 units I need somebody else, which is what I was saying on the early in the video, if you stuck around, that I need to invest into into this new Ascendant set, because he really fills the gap that I have in my team. I was hoping to fill the gap with the Claude, the Wind Tribe Claude, but that didn't happen. So, you know, green unit. I need a green unit, and I think it's gonna have to be said. Hopefully they put him on like ephemera codes, because I don't think I'm gonna be going back in on that banner to go past the first spark. So hopefully he's in the ephemera codes, and I can pick up an easy copy that way. Because I think he will need at least the +1 merge to really be good. I've already given him like a bunch of extra skills, and he performs okay. He's really just like a glass cannon, which is not really what I wanted, but it'll have to do. So yeah, Light Season is gonna be up next week. Hopefully the rest of the week is better. See you in the next one.